Daddy likey.
I have no words. Okay. Um, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Megan D Plays. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're back in Wrap House Simulator. This is episode number 2. I'll make sure to put episode 1's link in the description below in case you weren't able to watch it. But let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, we are back in our restaurant for episode number 2. There still is snow on the ground, and it's cold, but that's okay because we've got some nice hot meals coming up here. I did want to say a quick thank you to the person who subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support, and I'm very happy that you're enjoying the videos, and I hope we can gain some more subscribers in the next few months. So thank you. But all right, so we've unlocked some new items, some new ingredients. Hi, kitty. Meow. All right, we've unlocked some new items, so I want to see what we unlocked. Okay, so we started off with donor, lavash, and our lettuce. Now we have, okay, so it's like a yogurt-based drink called Iron. I'm just guessing. I don't know for certain, but apparently it goes really good with donors and kebabs and all that, so we'll take it. I did notice this when I opened the game recently, that there's a Christmas mystery box. I mean, it's February as I'm recording this, so I don't know that I'll take advantage of it at this point, but if you guys want me to do so in the next episode, let me know in the comments and be like, hey, I want to see the Christmas mystery box. Please open it. Okay, I'd be happy to do it in the next episode, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it alone. But we are going to order we're going to order a package of this. We now have tomatoes, which is great. So let's go ahead and order some. And then let's order a box of the tulumba. I don't think we need more donor. I'm going to order at least 2 more lavash just because I know they go very fast. And I can't remember how much lettuce we have, so I'm just going to order that to be safe. But I think we have enough chicken donor for right now. But I'll double check our supply in just a second here. I love our little office, by the way. It's just so like cozy, and I love the decorations and everything. I didn't even notice some of these pictures, but I like the little leaves and everything. It just looks really cozy. So yeah. Oh, kitty went bye-bye. Okay. Let's go ahead and unload our supplies here. Okay, so I'm just going to put the lavash right there for now. I do want to get the yogurt drink stuff in the fridge because I don't want it to spoil. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of chicken donor. In fact, we've got a thing of lettuce, so we might actually be okay for a bit. I'm going to set the lettuce there because we are going to need it. And let's go ahead. Okay, so this is the tulumba box, I think is what it's called. I don't know if this has to be refrigerated. It doesn't say. And it doesn't say it has to be refrigerated, but to be safe, I'm gonna put it right there. And then we can just take one as we need it. I don't think it's frozen. Tulumba. Yeah, I don't think it's a frozen thing, but we'll just leave it in there anyway. Okay, let's grab the rest of the supplies here. So we've got our lettuce, which we should probably chop up more. I'm going to set the lettuce. I'm going to put the crate right there. And then I'm going to go grab tomatoes because we definitely want to chop up some tomatoes. And I'll put the crate right next to the other one. Perfect. And then let's grab the last lavash package, and then that is all we need for today. I'm actually going to set it in here just because we have a second package right here. I'm going to unpackage that. I'm going to move the meat tray over to our donor station here. And we need to grab the donor and start cooking. So let's grab the one that we still have a bit left, and then we'll start the other one. And let's go ahead and start the cooking there so we can get a few servings. I'm going to go ahead and set up the trays. We'll start with like 3 for now. Okay, while the donor is cooking, let's grab some more lettuce. Whoops. And let's chop it up. Perfect. And I'm going to move the container right there just so it's easier. Okay. Donor is nearly done here. Okay, so we used the last of our donor there, and now I'm going to spoon this onto the tray. Perfect. All right, so we're going to get the other donor. We'll start cooking that. Perfect. I do have to set it down and unwrap it first. Perfect. And we'll start cooking. Okay, back to the lettuce. Let's cut up some more lettuce. We can do, we can't really do, we could do a little bit more lettuce, but we're going to have some left over. Let's focus on tomatoes next, because I'm sure we're going to have some folks who want tomatoes. So let's cut up our tomatoes. All right. And actually, I'm just going to put this crate back here for now because we don't need the lettuce, but we do want the tomatoes a bit closer. Okay. Tomatoes are good for now. I'm going to go ahead and place that next to the lettuce. All right, we've got donor that we can cut here. Perfect. Let's put that in the meat tray. Perfect. And we'll just go ahead and start cooking more. So we got our lavash, we've got our tomatoes and our lettuce. We've got our 2 new ingredients, the iron. That's just how I'm pronouncing it. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. And our tulumba box, which again, I don't think these need to be refrigerated, but I'm just going to keep them in there just to be safe. We've got plenty of lettuce and tomatoes left over. We got plenty of lavash packages. But we're almost ready to open at this point because we don't have anything else to unlock right now. So let's finish up our meat here. Perfect. And we only have enough for the 10 servings here. But I think we're pretty much ready to go. So let's go ahead and open up. All right, we are now officially open for business. All right, let's wait for our first customer. Hello, sir. All right, so we've got our first customer. So he wants a donor with chicken and only chicken. So let's put that on our tray here. He is at table number 7. So let's put that on the tray there. And then he also wants one of the yogurt cups. So we'll go and unwrap our packaging here. Grab a yogurt cup. Now the tricky thing about these yogurt cups, right, is that you have to deliver the tray to the customer before
Daddy likey.
I have no words. Okay. Okay. Sorry, sir. I was in the middle of speaking and now I'm very confused. Okay. Let's take the orders. So the thing about the yogurt cups, as I was saying before, is that you have to make sure that you get the yogurt cup out as quickly as possible. But then you also have to make sure that it gets to the customer quickly enough, because if it doesn't, then they won't be happy, because it's essentially like they're eating like melted stuff. And obviously it'd be like if you got ice cream and somebody delivered it and it was melted and you're like, well, I waited for ice cream, not for melted ice cream, which I'm not saying melted ice cream is a bad thing. You know, it's like a milkshake, but at the same time, you want what you want, right? So anyway, table number 5, they want a chicken doner, and they also want both the yogurt cup and the tulumba. So I'm going to do the tulumba first, just because I don't think it's frozen. I think it's actually like nuts. It looks like nuts, but I don't know. And I'm going to get a yogurt cup, and I want to get it to them as quickly as possible because the yogurt cup is frozen, so I don't want to keep them waiting too long.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's good to go. And then table number 2, they want chicken and tomatoes on theirs. Yes, and then they want a yogurt cup as well. So let's go ahead and get the yogurt cup. I know we've got customers waiting, but they are the most patient people in the world, so we can take as much time as we need. She's at table 2.
Woohoo!
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and take some orders. Beautiful. Do we have a tray to clean up? Yes, we do. And we're actually probably could hire some people to help us, because I think when you do easy mode, I think you can automatically hire people, but we'll have to check that out probably in the next episode. Okay, so table number 4, let's go ahead and put our things down. So 4, 7, and 1. And 1. Okay. Table number 4, chicken doner. Okay. And then they want a yogurt cup. Okay. All right, want to get this to them as quickly as possible. So table number 4, beautiful. All right, table number 7, a chicken doner with lettuce. So table number 7, and then they want a yogurt cup as well. So let's put that yogurt cup down. And let's bring that to them real quick. 7.
Woohoo!
All right, she's happy. And this is the last lavash chicken and lettuce. By the way, put in the comments below, are you team lettuce or team tomato, or do you like both on sandwiches or salads or whatever you eat? All right, table 1, and then they want a yogurt cup as well. Perfect. Bring that out here. And we got some orders to fulfill here. All right. She's got a very interesting dress on here. I actually like it. All right. We'll take another order. Let's clean up a little bit, because we want our restaurant looking spotless, or as spotless as we can, but I can't make promises. And like I had mentioned, these customers are patient. They will wait and wait and wait and wait, so we don't have to worry about them getting super angry. The only time they will get upset is if their order's wrong, but other than that, they shouldn't get upset. So, all right, let's get our next lavash package and open it. All right, we got table number 3. They want everything. They want chicken, they want tomato, they want lettuce. Personally, I prefer lettuce over tomato, but it just depends. Okay, so table 3. And they also want a yogurt cup. These yogurt cups are actually pretty popular today, which is good, because we make money, so. Alright, table 3.
Yes!
She's happy. Alright, table 8. They want chicken and tomato only. We could do that. And then this is table 3. No, table 8. I'm wrong. Don't want to mess that up. And they also want a yogurt cup. So let's get that out to them. Table 8. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and take some more orders. We'll get money in just a second. Alright, we've got table 5, chicken and lettuce. Whoops, not tomato. We do not want to give them tomato. So let's put that on the tray. Table number 5. And they didn't want anything else, right? No, just the donor. Okay. Table 5. Table 5.
Yes.
Alright, she's happy. Alright, next table. Table 6. They want chicken and they want tomato. Alright. And then they want one of those, things. Those nut things. Alright. And then they want one of those. Okay. What was it called again? Oh, tulumba. That's right. Tulumba. Alright. So they want one of these. So let's bring that to table 6. Right here.
Yeah!
And then we'll go ahead and take the last order there. Alright. We're almost done. We do need more meat. So let's spoon a bit of meat here. And then we'll cook some more here, so we've got more. Oops. We'll just have to use what we have here. Okay, so chicken and lettuce. And then they also want both yogurt cup and the tulumba. So this is table 4. I thought we had another customer for a moment. I'm like, I thought we were closed. But you know what? I'm going to do the tulumba first and then do the yogurt, because then we buy ourselves a bit more time. Alright, grab the yogurt cup now. Perfect. Table 4. Alright. And then lastly, I'm going to go and spoon some more meat. Alright. Perfect. Take our meat tray back here. Okay, table 7 wants chicken and tomato. And that's table 7, we said. And they also want one of the tulumba packages. It kind of looks like little nuts, but I don't really know what tulumba is. I'll have to look that up. If you guys know what it is, put it in the comments, by the way. Okay, tomato and chicken for table 2. And they also want a yogurt cup. So table 2. Now the reason why we put the numbers on the trays eventually is because once we hire somebody who can bring the trays to the customer directly, we won't have to do it ourselves. We just have to make sure we put the right number on the tray, or they'll bring it to the wrong person. So we just want to make sure that we put the right ingredients on everything, as well as put the right number, because otherwise customers will not be happy. Okay, so they wanted tomato, lettuce, and chicken. They also want a yogurt cup, so let's grab that real fast. Table 1.
Ooh.
Okay, let's clean up now, because I know we've got a lot to clean up. I think we've gotten everything, haven't we? Perfect. All right, now we got to do the cleanup. The meat, unfortunately, is going to have to go in the garbage because we can't keep cooked meat. So we'll leave the tray here for tonight. The tomatoes, I usually put all the vegetables back in the fridge to stay cold, because we can reuse them for next episode. And then we don't have to worry about the tomatoes and the lettuce back here, because they're not going to spoil. The only other thing we have to make sure that we put back is the chicken doner, because that way it stays cold. But I think that's everything. Other than the lavash, which is fine sitting out, but I think we got everything ready to go. And we're closed. Everything's cleaned up. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and go to the next day. All right, so we did make a profit. We made $546, but our profit ended up being $304 because we did have to spend some money on supplies and whatnot. But I think we're going to go ahead and end things there for today. We're on day 3, but we haven't reached level 3 yet. So the next time we come back in, we will be using the same ingredients and everything. But other than that, I think we're going to go ahead and end things there. I hear the cat. Hi, kitty. Meow. 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 All right, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end things there for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are liking this series, make sure to hit the like button on the video. It really does help out the channel. And if you are brand new to the channel and you're enjoying this series so far, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer and you're really enjoying my content, also hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. It would be really cool if we could get to 100 subs before the end of the year. But if we don't, it's perfectly fine. I just appreciate every single person that comes to watch. And I also appreciate every subscriber and viewer and like button. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for coming to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!